This episode of the New Hampshire Business Show is sponsored by Everlasting Capital. If you're a small business and you need money and a bank won't give it to you, Everlasting Capital is here to help. In as quickly as a couple of days, you can have the funding your business needs for new equipment or anything else you need the capital for. So submit your application today and see how they can help you out. Hello everyone, welcome back to the New Hampshire Business Show. My name is Chris Pastrana, and today we're here with Kristina Hathaway of My Business Vault. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Doing great.
Great.
Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So let's get started. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I've been a small business owner for the past 15 years. Mm-hmm. I owned a magazine publishing business, and then my husband and I got into a franchise business about 6 years ago. I sold the business, the magazine business. Mm-hmm. I had that for 8 years, and then we got into a franchise business, and then we bought a pizza restaurant business, or started one with my parents, actually, 3 years ago. So I've kind of been on this road of building businesses for the past 15 years, and just kind of took some time to think about what I really wanted to do long term, because having these kind of businesses are pretty stressful. Yeah. And I just always loved the business development piece and the sales and marketing. Yeah. So I understanding the struggles of a small business owner and how it's really hard for them to do something like marketing strategy or post on Instagram. I just love doing those things, and I'd rather be helping a lot of businesses do those. And so that's kind of the path I'm on right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, because running a restaurant is probably stressful, like you said.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So why the jumping around? It seems like you like trying different things.
I do. Yeah. I think in business, there's the core pieces of business, and then, you can, once you know one business, it kind of makes it easy to start another one. Yeah. And especially, going from the magazine business to a franchise. Franchises are a business in a box, so that makes it easy. Yeah. Everything's kind of laid out for you in terms of what to do. So it's just up to you to run it well. Yeah. So that helps. And then that's a food service business. So once you kind of understand that, then that's what got us to do the pizza restaurant, because we had the food service background. So, and it takes, I think in any business, it's more about, can you handle the risk? So if you're high risk tolerant, then you kind of leap and then figure it out. And that's kind of how I'm wired, which for better or worse, that's how it works.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So let's get into My Business Vault.
Yeah.
So what do you do?
Yeah. So basically, I try to explain it differently to different people. I don't know if you know anything about virtual assistants or. A little bit. Yeah. So it's based on that. It's doing work virtually, in a freelance contractor type of role. So small businesses that don't need a full-time marketing person on staff, but they do need marketing things done, like email marketing or social media or graphic design, they can just hire me based on their needs. Yeah. Yeah. So it's definitely where the economy is going with this whole gig economy right now. Yeah. A lot of people are becoming their own business, the solopreneurs, consultants. So they definitely need like a team of people to help them out. So yeah, I'm kind of come in as that marketing person.
I've been seeing that a lot. Like you were saying. Yeah. It almost helps deal with all of the crazy employment laws they have out there. Because you're right,
true too.
A lot of businesses, they don't need a 40-hour-a-week marketing person. Yep. They're not a huge conglomerate or whatever. So they're like, well, I want someone to do it. Yes. But we don't want to, again, hire someone to do it for 40 hours a week. So, they reach out. Yep. Yeah. Yeah,
with the benefits.
Yeah, benefits.
You have to provide taxes. An office and all the taxes. So.
Yeah. So it definitely seems like a good avenue to go down.
Yeah. I mean, it probably is a little bit more work, because you have to find the right people, and managing. You become a kind of a project manager too. Yeah. But.
Yeah, because like you said, it adds a couple other extra steps. Because one, you then have to essentially go through the hiring process of getting hired by the company, essentially.
Yes.
And then you have to still manage your own books, and then
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's not for everybody, but you definitely have to have good organizational skills, and you got to be a salesperson.
Yeah.
A lot of people, they like to do social media because they hide behind the screen, but I'm out networking every week.
Yeah.
On sales calls every week, so that's probably my main role as a salesperson.
Yeah. Which is good to acknowledge, because most people, even business owners, don't want to acknowledge that they're salesmen.
Right,
so.
right. Yeah. If you're a business owner, your primary role is salesperson.
Yeah.
So.
And people just don't want to do that, which is funny.
No.
So.
Yeah.
so what type of things do you do for companies? I know we touched on it a little bit, but you want to go into that a bit?
Yeah. So primarily what I'm doing right now, or finding jobs doing right now, is social media. People need someone consistently posting to their Instagram and Facebook or LinkedIn, coming up with the content, coming up with the graphics, kind of having their consistent message out there.
Yeah.
And it's really time consuming.
Yeah.
So, but it's something that's necessary. I have clients who are real estate people, mortgage companies, coaches. So these people really need to kind of be out there, visible online consistently. So social media seems to be the big one right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Social media is interesting because especially in some of those industries that you mentioned, because they're like super highly regulated too.
Yes.
So you're trying to put out content, and then like it needs to get filtered, and
Right.
it's like
Yeah. With the mortgage companies, you can't post rates.
Yeah.
So you got to be careful. You got to know what you're doing. But yeah. So it's interesting. I like it. I mean, it's something that you have to keep learning about.
Yeah.
You have to, because it's changing all the time too. So
Yeah, and that's probably a very interesting point. So, and this is actually a good point. So your companies, like you said, you can have a pretty wide variety of needs from your companies.
Yeah.
And as far as social media goes, how do you go about making content for them? Because, like you said, you may not be the subject matter expert on what you're posting about.
Sure.
But it still needs to be professional and correct. And so how do you go about some of that stuff?
A lot of it is coming from their blogs. Okay. So a lot of these companies are creating content that they post on their website. So it's just repurposing, turning that into, posts. A lot of it is also client testimonials, photos of, the agents or the lawyer or whoever out somewhere meeting a client. So because you always want to mix, obviously, of posts. So it's and that is tricky, getting content from clients, because they're not in that mindset like, oh, I'm out, I have to go take a picture of my client meeting. But so it's something that's why you have a content calendar too, to kind of help them, remind them of we need to be posting, and please give us content.
I need something.
I need something.
I've used that picture of you like 100 times.
Right.
Please take a new one.
Yeah.
It's funny. I was about to say something. I forget what it was. Because when I used to work in cars, I did something similar, but I worked for the company. I just managed their social media. But you're posting, and it's like, it's easy to make a mistake that you're like, oh, I didn't know that about cars,
Oh, sure.
So there's little details that you just got to make sure you get right, or else you get you hurt the company itself, because they're like, wow, this company has no idea what they're talking about.
Right. Yeah, that's attention to detail is pretty important. Yeah. So, I mean, you're not going to get it right 100% of the time, but I really try. So.
Yeah, and I think people understand that nowadays, because they probably see it all the time.
Right.
Like something like, oh, someone's probably manages his account. Or a realtor should probably know that.
I know.
So that is funny. Anyway. So what type of companies do you like to work for? Like, what are you aiming to kind of pick up and work with? And...
right now it's not what industry they're in. It's more how motivated they are. Probably, and it's also the phase they are in business. The people who are just starting out, people who are in growth phase, because they understand the value of being on social media and marketing. And they're motivated to give you content. They're excited. and that just helps you do your job better.
Yeah.
So, of course, that's your ideal client.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
No, that's really funny. Is there anyone you like to work with, like particular industries?
I really like coaches.
Okay.
I don't know if you know that whole coaching industry, and it's pretty big right now.
Yeah.
Because I learn a lot from them. So it's like I'm being coached.
Yeah. At the same time.
I get to read their content and get into their back end of their business, and so I'm learning, but working for them at the same time. So that's pretty cool.
I like that. Yeah. It's a good approach.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, I got the behind the scenes VIP access.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's pretty fun. What was I gonna say? So where to go with that one? What was? I don't know. Whatever. So where are you looking to take everything? As far as moving forward, are you trying to keep it on kind of a small level like you are now?
Yeah.
Are you trying to grow it up so you hire employees, do your own kind of thing? Like, what's your
That's
future
a good
vision?
question. It's how do you scale this business? I don't want to be trading hours for dollars. That's the big thing, because I'm only one person. I only have so much time. So yes, I'd eventually like to have a team of people. I think I really enjoy the sales aspect of it. I love the hunt, so to speak. So I like going out there and getting business and meeting people. And that's my goal. Right now it's slowly building. Obviously, I do have other businesses that I'm still working with or working on. So I got to kind of manage my time right now.
Yeah, definitely.
But,
it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So outside of social media, which is one of the big areas businesses need help, what other things would be helpful for businesses to think about giving to a virtual assistant?
I think email marketing, email list, managing that is still important. It's been around for a long time, but it's still, one of the best ways to keep in touch with your customers and do promotions, and managing that well is important. And then there's just general business tasks, admin tasks that I can handle as well.
Okay. So
anything that's, the business owner is doing that's kind of taking them away from growing and building their business, data entry or CRM management.
Kind of that weird, dumb stuff.
Yeah. That's something I can handle.
Yeah.
I've been there, I've done that. So, and I'm, I have experience in it. And I guess it's, just getting the business owner to, trust you, because they're handing over different pieces of their business. They want to be able to know that it's in the right hands. So.
Yeah, you want to be like, oh, here's all our financials for the last 5 years. Do that. And you're like, probably.
Or call this customer, or, it's, you got to be careful.
Yeah. Definitely. Oh, pretty cool. Is there anything I'm skipping over? Anything you want to talk to us about?
No, I just want to bring light to this kind of virtual assistant role, so business owners know that it's something available to them, because a lot of people, they still don't know.
Yeah.
That people like me are out there.
Yeah.
So it's important just to get the word out about that. This kind of these people are there to help them.
Yeah. And I definitely agree with you, because there are areas, especially in the job market, where you can't find enough employees.
Sure.
Because New Hampshire, I forget what the employment rate is, but it's like 3% maybe or lower.
Yes.
So it's very hard to find employees. So if you have jobs that maybe you don't need an employee for, maybe rethink that and look for a virtual assistant or someone that can help you with it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely agree.
Yeah.
So people that want to talk to you, learn a little more, reach out, how do they get hold of you?
Yeah, you can go to my website. It's mybusinessvault.com. And all my information is on there. Or LinkedIn is a good way to reach me.
Okay.
Kristina Hathaway. You can just Google me and I'll pop up there.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for joining me today.
Thank you.
It's been a lot of fun.
Thanks.
Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely reach out if you need extra help, but you don't want to quite get to that employee management phase. It's definitely helpful. So everyone have a great day.